I'm Veronica Wallace, founder of Museum Americana. I'm with our executive producer, Bernie. And today, I just want to give you an update about what's been going on. Bernie has come to stay with us. She stays with us periodically. She's an artist. She does acting. She's brilliant. Hopefully, you'll be seeing some of her work if you look in our video section. She's got some great comedic scenes that she does. I want you to also know that Jax is behind the cameras. That's why she's not sitting with us today. And I wanted to ask you, okay, so you've come here to the museum and you're staying with us. Last night you went out. Tell us a little bit about what happened last night.
Well, it started about 6 months ago. I ran into a friend on the street. Her name is also Veronica, and she and I were in an acting class in Hollywood about 10 years ago, and I hadn't seen her since. And she saw me on the street. We were outside some office in Burbank, and she said, "Bernadette," and she said, "Hey, you know, it just so happens I started up this group based on the book. It's called The Artist's Way. I think it's by Julia Cameron. And I had read the book before. It's an incredible book that I had always wanted to work through because it is a workbook. It takes artists through different exercises designed to get them more comfortable with tapping into their creative side and exploring the diligence that it requires and all that stuff. So it was a book I was familiar with. She started a group to work with the book and talk about it. So that's where I went last night, was to one of these meetings, and there were about 9 people there. It was the second time I had been, and it was just incredible. It was perfect timing for me because I'm about to go to Seattle area to work on a film that she conceived of and her daughter adapted into a screenplay and is now producing, and I'm going to be the star in that movie. So
yes,
it's all working together.
Her name in the movie is going to be Lilith, and she plays a painter. And I'm not going to give away all the storyline, but I do want to plug, that's Juliette Wallace's work that she's going to be directing, the film that Bernie stars in. I do want to plug in some music that she has done. It's under Eden Page, and her last release is called Blood Moon, and I really recommend anyone listen to it. And really, you can see the lyrics. It's on Bandcamp, yes. Jax, like I say, is behind the camera right now, so she's kind of giving us signals as to if we're going off track. I'm in the process of healing. On October 31st last year, I had a terrible accident, shattered my pelvis in 9 places, but I'm doing much better. I'm walking now without a cane. Now I wanted to address the work that you're doing. You and I have been doing some rehearsals. We've gone through the script together, and tell me about your character development and how that's working for you, because you're doing a feature film, you'll be starring in it, and some of the work has really been done for you, written around your character, written specifically for you as an actor.
Well, it's been a unique experience for me to be able to stay in the home of the person who wrote the idea in the first place many years ago. And so I thought, I live in California where this woman lives. We're friends now. I'm about to leave town to go be in this film. Why shouldn't I go just hang out and absorbing your energy and the energy of this household and everything that the museum embodies is, I think, one step in all of these different assignments I've been giving myself to get ready for this movie. So it's unique that I can just come here and absorb the energy of the person that conceived of it in the first place. And then you're a painter, and my character is a painter. Lilith is a painter. And so you've set me up with a canvas and some paints. And the name of the movie, as Jackie is reminding me, is She the Creator. She the Creator, which is a beautiful title, and it's absolutely perfect for the themes of this movie. I'm really excited to get started on it. I'm leaving in just 2 days to go up to Washington to start this. But yeah, so I've been set up with paint, I've been set up with a canvas, and I've just tried my best. I'm not a painter, but it turns out I actually really
She
like
actually has talent,
yeah.
and she's pretty damn good. I'm very, very happy that she's starring in it, and I'm happy that the character has been rewritten to accommodate Bernie and her acting skills because she's excellent as an actor.
Thanks.
It's been a wonderful experience for those of us that live here at the museum, and we're so glad that Bernie's a part of our museum. She's an executive producer, and it's just been a wonderful experience to be able to share art every day. That's pretty much what we do at the museum. We wake up and it's always about art, whether we're painting, whether we're talking about a film in development, et cetera, et cetera. And I hope that other women that see this and other artists, that they're able to connect with other artists as we do and live that lifestyle. Thank God we can. You know, it's a blessing. So we really thank you for joining us, and we ask that you subscribe, and we look forward to getting to know you, and we look forward to sharing our lives with you all out there.
And I also wanted to point out that Jackie, who's not in front of the camera now, but she's been working on something pretty crucial as well. Just in the last few days, she's putting together a series that she's calling Growing Pains, and it's because this all started, she showed me some older videos that she'd made a few years ago when she was going through a really tough personal time, and I was really moved by the videos and thought, this is incredible, thank you for sharing this with me. And then she quickly went to work like making a series out of it to show and depict that she has come a long way in a relatively short amount of time, and I thought how brilliant to put it on Museum Americana's site, because artists need to understand that the struggle can get really dark, and it will get really dark, and it's just like all the cliches you hear about, like that's where the art emerges from, is the place of pain. So to be reminded, like Jackie's reminding us, that the pain can end, and then it gives birth to new creation. So her series Growing Pains is also available. She's working on it right now. She's got a couple episodes up. So
look at our video section and you'll be able to see some of that. Definitely check it out. Any woman that's an identified woman, we want to support you. We want you to know that you're not alone in the struggles. It's been especially hard if you're a lesbian, and your issues over the last 10, 20 years, 30, 40 years, however long it is, being involved with a woman can sometimes be very difficult, and we don't have that ability to just get the support that we may need, especially those of us in a certain age category. It wasn't as open for us socially or family-wise necessarily, and you need that kind of support. So she takes us on her personal journey of what it's like to deal with somebody that has issues, a woman who does, and that's the addiction issue. It's a very sad place to be, but it's a very rich place to be too, if you get through it, if you have that support. And so hopefully Jackie will be the heroine that she is for you too. All right, anything else that we're missing, Jax? Oh, I wanted to say she also is the face and body that you see in my last painting, which is called the Red Latex Glove. It's a incredible painting, I think, so I hope you enjoy it. You can see it in our gallery, so please check out the work and subscribe and be a part of our lives, and we'd like to know your lives as well. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Peace out.